better you keep silent. Don't mention nothing, man, because you might mar the person experience with the other. They might never have no problem. The other person might change,
Hmm.
become another person new because them learn from the experience. And them say hopefully that not happen again. But true, you got tell a story of something in the past. The other person mind get poisoned against the other.
And it's hard to undo the damage that a malicious word has done. It's already gotten out to the mouth. It's already gotten into the spirit. It's already gotten into the psyche. And people have to now deal with the repercussions of finding out this forceful truth or this hurtful truth, or sometimes it turn out to not even be true,
Hmm.
this egregious, hurtful lie. They have to find out where it's coming from, the repercussions of it. So a lot of times it really, as you said, devastates people's lives because they couldn't see that this particular person would be, you know, starting rumors, against them, or promoting a certain negative narrative around that person's experience for whatever jealous or selfish or personal reasons, whether they may be in a good sense or a bad sense, invoked or provoked. Um, People try to turn people's mind against other people. So gossip mongering, as mentioned in the Bible, amongst certain things, and that we cannot overlook because most people will try to tear people down by.
If I had the chance to love you again, make your heart forget I was ever there. If we forget the past, I know this time love will last forever or always. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not coming home anymore. Doesn't matter, no, no. If I had the chance to hold you again, fill your heart with joy, make you remember I'm the only one for you. Yes, throw the bad memories apart. Make this the first day of our forever, always. I'd be a fool to ever change. If he says he loves the way I am, ain't that right? I'd be a fool to ever change. He says he loves me just the way I am. It's gonna be starting here, starting now. Forever or always. Do it for the ones you love. Yeah. Forever, forever. Oh, keep it right there, keep it right there. There. Oh,
day, I woke up and everybody had gone. I was abandoned, a child without parent. I became a beggar. I became a street boy. I walked to the city of Nairobi to get a new life. I was so happy. I have a family, I have a car, I have a dream. I want to do business.
We formed Muliways Agencies Limited. And then my dad had a monopoly in oil and gas.
It was my time. I was really tormented by these boys in the street. I saw faces of me, and I could not walk anymore. I cried. Why is it that God wanted me to take me back again? I will never, ever work for money again.
That's called total madness. That's what it is.
Dad says that he needed to sell everything and start helping the poor in the society, the children who are abandoned.
How do you let go of what you hold dearly? And how do you decide when to share your love?
Kenya was violent. We can't let this happen. We have to do something.
The children did not have food. If we don't step in, children are going to die. We had 3 children, 4 children, and the number kept on growing.
He said, welcome, this is your family now. These are all your brothers and sisters.
That is a miracle.
We are one family. We are one Kenya. When I remember that, I see the impossible becoming possible.
Yeah. 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 When I think about you, there's something to my mind. Oh, you're taking me higher every time. You can take me to the park. We can just chill together, gazing at the stars. We can make it last forever. Oh, come bring your love to me. I really wanna take you there. I can only imagine. Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones, I really want you to come over. Oh, Mr. Jones, can I get your number? Oh, come bring your love to me. I really wanna take you there, but I can only imagine. Come and see me now. Let's spend some time together. Oh, my brain is pouring down. Let me take you there. We can make it last forever. You can take me to the park, so we can just chill together. Yeah, you can just start. We can make it last forever. Oh, come bring your love to me. I really wanna take you there. I can only imagine. Oh, Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones, I really want you to come over. Oh, Mr. Jones, can I get your number? Oh, come bring your love to me. I really want to take you there, but I can only imagine. You can take me to the park. We could just chill together, gazing at the stars.
Warm welcome.
Oh,
Feel better.
Hey, baby. Where you been? How come I haven't talked to you? What's up?
still care. If you still care, let me know. Have you started losing your love for me? And if so, will you still continue to be on my side? Do you still care? Do you care about me? You can tell me, baby. Oh, child, you still care about me. I was so insecure with you. Do you still want me? I let go of the feeling that you were still mine, baby. Say it, baby. You still care, you still care about me. You don't have to worry, no. Tell me, darling, you still care about me. You feel the same way as must we both go on being confused and placing blame. My heart knows you're my number one. Do you feel the same way too? Tell me, baby, if you still care, if you still care about me. Oh, tell me if you still care about me. Yes, I know that I still love you. Got to have it on my mind, and it's hard to let go. What I feel for you, you've blown my mind, and you've captured all my love with your sweetness, and I give it to you, baby, from my heart. Straight from my heart. Oh, and if we really care for each other, then tell me, baby. Tell me, baby. Why are we apart? Do you still care about me? About me, oh. Tell me, do you still care? Do you still care about me? Oh, do you still say it soft enough? Do you still care? Tell me, don't you feel the same? Are you really there? Listen to my heartbeat every time you hear me. Listen to my heartbeat.
What did I do? What did I do? Grand Risings, family, Grand Risings, Grand Risings. Welcome, welcome, welcome to your Grand Risings here on the Galaxy of We.net. Wow, beautiful, beautiful risings of today as the sun is just cracking the dawn over here in the London area anyway. and it's just cracking for the dawn. And I say, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful risings, as we do here on the galaxy of Fui.net. As we rise and get out of our beds, our place of resting and solitude, we enter into the life, into the day of challenges, and also the day that gives you the opportunities as they scatter and they lay themselves before you, ready for you to just pick them up. All these opportunities. I've had some beautiful conversations over the last few hours, anyway. Beautiful conversations, positive conversations, and hearing and receiving affirmations. Oh, so one of the things, one of these things is that as you give, you shall receive. And when the flow is such a beautiful thing that we cannot just stand by and do nothing with it. And of course, as you give again, it reciprocates and comes back to you. What comes to my mind right here now, and I'm going to say as it comes to my mind right here, meeting the niece and the daughter, right, of the Beckford family, right, Elder Beckford. It was beautiful to meet you yesterday evening, right, and I have full respect for Elder Beckford. And one of the things is that even as we were singing the praises of Mama Beckford as well, we had joy. We had full joy in our speech, in our hearts, for the presence. And, it's one of those things of that. It could have been taken the other way. It could have been given the other way of solitude, but we was in celebration of wow, what a beautiful people, what a beautiful family, and giving full acknowledgement for the journey that has been exhibited by all of them, all the family. And we wish them all the best. We wish them all the well. Yeah. We give them words of empowerment. As I open the program on this rising, be mindful of the words that we impart onto others. And be mindful of the words that come from you. And once you get into the flow of giving the positivity, be ready to receive the positivity back as well. And even from, you get a tap on the shoulder. You get a tap on the shoulder and somebody could come up and make a full statement of how you have been influential to them. And you may not even know them directly, but indirectly. As you probably possibly have heard, even in my last program that I gave here on the Blacknificent Show, right? I was recounting an event that we had visitors at the home, my mother and myself. And the person I would never even envisage would be a listener to Galaxy. I would not listen. If they say this person, I would say, no, not that person, no. And the person quoted me for what we were talking about, me and the sisters, Sister Sandra and Sister Sandra, what we were talking about. And this person quoted what we were speaking. And the thing is that on what we were speaking, I feel, and I'm going to take accolade for this. I'm going to take it. I don't care. I'm going to take accolade. That it's motivated them to put into action a support program for carers, caring for carers. Do not underestimate, please do not underestimate the powers that you can actually put into your words, and it will come to fruition. Even the powerful conversation I had, I was speaking there for 40 minutes with a brother that I've known for considerable amount of my life. Considerable. And we're talking, wow, when I put it into this context, is amazing. Over 50 years. And we were there in discussion for about 40 minutes on various things that we've experienced over the time, that what we've experienced through as we were growing up, what we've experienced through our lives, and how we've interacted with other people and people's interacted with us, and in many ways. And there was this resounding underlying condition that we brought to that enabled us to be on a similar path. Just like how I have been blessed to have traveled the world, he has also done exactly the same with his entrepreneurial skills and his philanthropy as well. He's been able to travel the world. He's been invited literally around the world to oversee projects, to initiate projects with other people. Yeah. We were just talking on a level of appreciation, right? Or I appreciate, yeah. So we are the ones who are full into the upliftment, into the full upliftment of not only ourselves, but for those around us as well. And it's such a beautiful thing when you're hearing others speak of that, of what you are trying to emulate within yourselves and for yourselves. So as you know, one thing leads to another, and we've decided to do a few projects, and we'll be moving into those in the new year. And we're not talking about end of year either. Very soon, you'll be hearing about these projects in the South London area. Yeah. So, listen out for that. Listen out for those. Okay. There'll be others. There will be other things. And it's beautiful to just be around those who are. Be around those who are doing. As the Galaxy family, listen, the things that we have been involved in and the ones that we have been, it's a beautiful, 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 beautiful life that we have had and we are having. And yes, there are those who are finding things extremely challenging. This is why each one of us has our journey, our life journey to fulfill. As we open our eyes, we live the day, and we close our eyes. Why? To open our eyes again, to make that one step forward and live the day and close our eyes. Who knows? Who knows what? Who knows where? Who knows when? But the opportunities are there in abundance. We just have to be ready to receive and to act. As my brother would say from yesterday's conversation, we need to act. We need to act. The Black community needs to be in action. Action. And there is no, as he put it, how did he put it again? I want to try and encapsulate what he said. That there's no end game. It's just momentum. In other words, a continuous rolling development. And you have to be part of that. And it's not a case of that, oh, you can jump in and be the leader. Sometimes you have to take your place in the queue, as he said. You have to take your place in the queue. When you come on board, you take your place in the queue. And you rise from where you're there. And you know, this is a person who's been doing this type of thing for years. Many used to sit aside and I'm not even going to say stand, sit aside and watch this young man step up in our life. Every now and then he may be in the country, but he'd be excursioning, literally live out the suitcase. He live out him suitcase, which is a beautiful thing, because in many ways I was doing exactly the same. You know, living out of the suitcase, which I wouldn't recommend for those who are faint-hearted, let's put it that way. Right? But the opportunities are there. We need to be willing to participate into the game. We need to be on the field, on the playing field. Right? Being part of the game. So I know that it's coming to that time of year. That might be something that you need to do, that you wanted to do. This is the time to cut the strings and fly. This is the time. Anyway, so welcome to the galaxy of we.net on the Grand Rising show here, right? And I see Brian. Brian, yes, it's nice to be healthy. Nice to be healthy. Beautiful. Elliot. It is nice to be healthy. Of course it is. And it's even nice to be even healthier, to go into the next level of health. I met this is one that blew me yesterday. Gosh. This young woman yesterday. Young woman. Lord, I couldn't believe it. It was pointed out to me that this woman is 50 years of age. And I'm looking on this young woman and I'm thinking, there's no way that this person is over 20 or 25. There's no way. She said, yes, I'm 50 years old. And I'm looking on this woman up and down, and I have to say, for the first time in a long time, that my breath was taken away. My breath was taken. Oh no, obviously, you know, she's obviously had this happen to her many a time. But boy, my breath was taken away. When they say When they say people can live forever, this woman is a shining example. That DNA there, right? That is like gold. The woman there is exhibiting gold, because I know, say, that there's some dry up sitting around who would love to even have half of that of what this woman have. Yeah. This was like gold. And it's not even makeup or nothing, so right? When I say this young, fresh, when I say young, fresh thing, I say, whoa, look at her now. Look at her. And I could not believe it. And others who were hearing of what the age of this person, what they said, no, this can't be true. This can't be true. You know. But it showed to me. Again, another gift that has been given to us. The longevity of life. A lot of people say, "Oh, what is the secret for looking so young and healthy for such a long time? How do you do it?" And it's not what we're doing, it's how we are living, how we live within ourselves. You know, one of the things that what you have to realize as well is that if you have no purpose, that you will get to the state of that your life force would just ease down. It could ease down. You know, like when you have this beautiful couple and they have spent a lifetime, or it would appear to be a lifetime together. You know that again. You may have heard of some of these couples who they literally have grown and lived their lives together from like teenage years, you know, and they've gone right through their legs to the mature time. And then, you know, one of them passes away. And then what happens is that a very short time after, within a month, 2 months, the second partner passes away too. Sometimes within days. And why? Because of the closeness, you know, because of their purpose. The reason why they are alive is because of their connectivity. They one was so connected with the other. And look what happens. Look what happens. This is the thing of that we unfortunately sometimes miss that opportunity to bond with that singular entity, a soul there that complements each other, the male and the female. Sometimes you're with somebody, but you're not really with that person because you are so strong within yourself. And you would even speak of, well, I don't know why I'm with this person, and think, you know, and your actions would even display this as well. Oh, he's wasting my time. He's wasting my time. Why am I putting all this effort into this person for? You know, it's wasting my time. And you think, wow, is this really how you really feel about this person? Somebody who you committed or made a verbal agreement with? Or even at some stage, you must have felt something towards this person, and yet you would speak in this way, or even and you know, some of us do. We get to such a stage of that we start treating them in a completely different way to what we were initially treating them. Instead of increasing and making things better, making them more harmonious, we're starting to treat them in a disrespectful way. We start to treat them in a disrespectful way. You know? All these type of things, we have to realize that it's not always how we initially entered into a lot of our relationships or our agreements to what we are exhibiting now. Why is not we take this time right now to really assess what we're doing, how we're doing it, and take this time to reset ourselves. Sometimes it's going to take the thing of that, you know what, boy, the way I've been treating you, everybody and everything in life, the way I've been treating myself has been completely wrong. This is not how I want to live. This is not how I want to be. But that is the time when you turn around and you say, time for change. Time for change. And that's what you do. That's what we have to do. This is what we have to do. Balance ourselves. Balance ourselves. Balance ourselves. Take the time, take this space, take this time here. Like we're here now. What is today? What's today? 29. 29 of the 12th, right? 2023. You know how many people ready to let this one go on? Ready to let this one go on? Why? Because they've had so many upheavals, and it's not easy. It's not easy, right? It hasn't been easy for so many of us. It has not been easy, but we have been here. We got through. We taken that eye-opening, lived the day, and gone through the day. And now we're coming to the close of the day. One step. We've taken that one step. And we are open our eyes on the following day. And we take that next step. And we do it again. And we repeat. And we repeat. But each one is a progress. Each one is a progress. So come on. Let's do this. Let's do this, Galaxy family. Let's step up. Let's step up in our lives. Let's enjoy what is here for us to enjoy, right? And let's share what's happening for us out here as a family, the Galaxy family. Let me see what I've got for you now. Let me see what I've got. Here we go. Got you. I got you. Here we are.
What a sweet little one like you. Oh, you bring me joy in the morning. You bring me joy in the morning. The morning sun comes out all over town. Oh, yes. And people are moving all around. feeling so good. Oh, now, you bring me joy in the morning. Oh, now, yeah. You bring me joy in the morning. And every now and then, I wonder why. Oh, why must I fuss and fight? Just play it cool, stick by the rules. You bring me joy in the morning. Oh, now, yeah. You bring me joy in the morning. The morning sun comes out all over town, and people are moving all around, feeling so good. You bring me joy in the morning. Oh, now, yeah. You bring me joy in the morning.
Rise up, rise up. Lines are open 0203 289 6504. What's happening, Galaxy family? What's happening? Lines are open, right? 0203 289 6504. Also, text line. I know said that you lie down in your bed or whatever you're doing, drinking your bush tea. You heard it, this rising in the morning, isn't it? As we grand rising right up here, and you're drinking your bush teas, yeah, right? 079-47479-219. Let that happen. Let that happen. I tell you, woo! I tell you, what a beautiful time. Oh, this is a time also. Get rid of what is not needed within your system. Get rid of it. Get rid of it, man. I'm telling you, what is not needed, get rid of it. Boy, I tell you, because there's some of us who's going to be carrying something right into the next cycle, right? Let me tell you, at least take one day to just get rid of it. Get rid of it, right? So get your Senokot. What's the one? What doctor? I say Utumbi. I'm telling you, that thing there, that would tear out your soul. That thing there would tear out your soul if you're not too careful with it, man. I'm telling you, right? But you just take your time, ease through, and just do what you need to do to just cleanse out, yeah? Rejuvenate, yeah? Get some fresh herbs, make up your teas, right? Do your meditations as well. And I emphasize, I will emphasize onto the meditations. Taking those little moments of bites to reset yourself, formulate yourselves, do your powerful communications, affirmations, you know, for not only for yourself but for others as well. Get the family together. I know that we're in this time also of the Kwanzaa period. We're on the Kwanzaa period as well, right? Who's going to be gathering tomorrow? We're gathering tomorrow down in Harris Academy, down there in Peckham. Yeah, we're gathering down there as well from the hours of 2 o'clock. We're gathering down there for the in celebrations of the Kwanzaa. So even if you can't come for the full time, right? Come for part of it now. Just come for part of it. Bring those with you. Bring all of those with you. Bring your family out if you can, as well. You know, everybody's all are welcome to come to celebrate with us on our Kwanzaa. And I know there'll be entertainment, empowering speech, talks. There'll be also interaction with those who are selling the wares as well down there, right? Make it into a power conference. You never know. From that, it may generate a different nuclei, different level of interaction. Yeah, rekindle those of the past. Right, make things of the new, make things of new as well. You know, right? So you know we have to be part of this as well, man. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that. Okay, let's see what I can do. Yes, sir. Right. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Thank you for that message there. They said that my voice is very low. I'm just watching the volumes inside the studio. Yes, sir. And I don't want no feedback. As you can hear. Hold on. Let me just balance this out here. But that's a bit better. Okay. Yes. So you know we have to be very, very aware as well, right? Of those gifts of life, the gifts of life, of us gathering together. We need to come together more often and bring the family. Bring the family. You'd be surprised how influential that can be for even a young person to say, oh yes, I remember going with my parents to an event, and there I met other people, and I met these other young people, and you never know, them friendship there will go on for life. You know, I've seen other people like from school days, and they still are going together. They're still moving together. Yesterday, again, I have to say it so as well. Tony, happy Earth Strong for you, right? Happy Earth Strong for you, Tony. Yeah, because well, we're the same age, same year, and everything within the school, you know. But boy, I'm telling you, you know, when time and time, and as we always say, and you know, one of our greetings is, boy, we're still there. We're still there. But in effect, because of the passing of so many of us, it's like those around us are just falling away. And it seems crazy at times, you know, with all those who do fall away. Almost every other week that there's a funeral of one kind or another, and you think, wow, how can this be? How can this be? This is why we take the opportunity to embrace life as it comes to us. Do not let the opportunity just make it slip away from us, right? Because we are the ones who are here right now, and we should set the example for the future, the foundation. Make our voice be heard. Will our actions be here well after we have gone? How many of us have actually sat down and wrote down our manifestos of life? How many of us has done that? How many of us has wrote down our manifesto, like what we see or envisage for the future? Because many of us, all of us have that. We all have that aspiration for what we see or vision for the future of our not only ourselves, but for even possibly our children. Right. Globally, we are here. We're challenged globally for identification. We see those of 20, 30, 40, 50 who stand in our wake, right? We've done what we need to do, go through our time. We've done what we needed to do when we go through our time. To just even stand still or to make that little piece of progress, we've done. And now there's the momentum of what is behind to come through now. No problem. I could sit there, I could sit back and let that happen. But I know that there are still works to be done. There's still works to be done. Right? And I don't want to be the one who's going to be saying, oh, I wish I had done, or why is it that we can't get together and do things right? I don't want to be in that category. I want to be in the category of we have done what we have done, and look at our legacy. That's the category I want to be in. I don't want to be in that category of why is it that we are struggling. I don't want to be in that category. I would like to be in the category of look what we have done to make things in a more harmonious thing for our company, our community. Yeah. We are very good. We're so good at pointing out our faults. Faults. Right? Faults. Yeah. We're very good at doing that. Right? Hanging out our washing in front of everybody. Put out our washing in front of everybody. We're very good at that. But what do you do when others are healing themselves on your time, your input, as you would put it, when they're healing their communities, building their wealth on your communities, as they have done for many a year? They've done that for many years already. It's crazy. How many times are we going to allow that to happen? Well, then again, we are allowing it to happen anyway. But still, when we're going to take our peace back now? But let it be on the next cycle, yeah. Let it be on the next cycle. Let it be on that next cycle, right? Let it be on that next cycle, because if we allow ourselves to be the recipients of our true labor, of our true efforts, then I would say that we have done very well. We have done very well. Let me go with this one. There we go. There we go. I'm doing thumbs and thumbs this morning. I'm doing thumbs and thumbs this rising. I'm going to tell you now. Grand risings, my brother.
Yeah, Grand Rising family.
How you doing? How you doing this rising, my brother?
Yeah, well, I'm just listening to your vibration, you know what I mean? And, you know, as you rightly said, you know what I mean? I don't know what's holding us back, but I'm telling you, I've just touched down in the motherland, you know. Oh, it's great to be back. Great to be home.
That's it. Tear up those escape papers now. They should put a shredder straight after the immigration, so you can just put it in shred it up.
Yeah, and as you already said, I don't know what's holding us back. I mean, because as I said, I don't, you know, as I said, I mean, I've been to Miami, I've been to New York, and I've been to London, I've been to Paris, and I ask myself, you know, the question, what have they got that we cannot have?
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
I don't see anything that they can have that we cannot have. And, you know, my Lord, I don't know. I think many of our people who have the illusion of Africa is this and that, and they could be living like kings in this land. You know, they have we're wherewithal to be living like kings in this land, and also rising up other people as well. You know what I mean? Because the point is that the fact is, if they bring their wealth and they bring their business and they bring their whatever, you know, they'll be uplifting our people. You know, stop our people having to cross the river.
We don't have to be sitting down and wondering why others are rising up and we are not, right? We need to be strategically putting ourselves in the position to be strong on our own. Strong on our own.
Exactly.
And the only measure is the measure that we measure for ourselves, you know. And you know, as I said, like yesterday evening, I came out my home yesterday evening, and I said, I'm just gonna go for a short while, you know, just for a few hours to just go down to this place. Yeah. Actually, my intention, I came out with the intention of probably spending about an hour. And then in the end, I was there to closing time, which was about 2:30, right? Mainly because of the interactions that I was having with others down there, you know. And I thought to myself, wow, look on this now. I came out for an hour, right? And even as they're closing up the door, I'm still in conversation with people. We seemed crazy at the time, you know. But each one of those, I would say that they were either successful or in the process of being successful in their own right, you know.
In your own right, right.
And I thought to myself that we really do just play this too much separatism, right? And we do need to have, and it was part of a conversation that I was having with one of the people yesterday, that we do need to have this unification, We do need to have it, right? So whatever arena that we can be part of, we need to make ourselves available in those arenas. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens because
Well, on top of that, you see, one of the things that I think that all people keep doing is selling ourselves short, is not believing that they can be at the top. You understand? You know what I mean? You know, always believe I can be at the top. Okay? You don't have to kill anybody to be on the way up there, but at least be working towards it in whatever form. You understand me? Right? You know, I remember when I was doing business studies and the man said, look, always set yourself a goal. And even if you don't get there, you said 5 years, I'm going to be at this level. And even if you don't get there when your 5 years come, you set another goal. And you keep working towards that goal, right? You know, you understand that, you know? But unfortunately, most of us, we're happy with a little molehill. instead of, you understand me, rather than looking for the bigger picture of saying, well, wait a minute, I can build that skyscraper. I can, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just saying, whatever we do, aim to be the best and better. There was a saying when I was growing up, good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good becomes better and it's better, best. You understand? That's something that when I was a child, we used to recite that all the time. You understand me, right? Aiming to be the best and to be better than best. But so many people, so many of us, we stop short, or we reached this height, and that's far as we're going to go. You know what I mean? And we're not pushing ourselves when it is there for you. And that's one of the beauty about Africa. You can push yourself to the limit. There's no limit that you cannot aim for, right? There's no limit that you cannot aim for. Of $150 trillion, how much of that is going to be yours? Right? I come down on the plane and I see all these white people. I see China. You know, they're coming. They're not afraid of being in Africa. Why are we? Why are we? I keep reiterating that because I want our people to understand, because I don't think they understand, because they don't seem to know that the white man, they realize that. They realize that potential. That's why they're coming here. Yeah. Right? That's why they're coming, because they realize that potential. Boy, 150 trillion, how much of that can be ours?
Well, that's what they're coming for. They ain't coming to contribute in a positive way.
No.
They're not coming to...
No. Now all they're coming for is what they can achieve. Look, how can I make Tesco be bigger? How can I make Walmart be bigger? How can I... You understand me? Right? You see, as I said, the first stage of what they wanted to do was to eliminate us, and that did not work. So they're going to plan B. Since we cannot eliminate them, then we must be in control of all their wealth.
That's right.
The wealth that they have, the resources and the shops, the consumers, whatever they consume, we must be in control of that. The only thing that they must be doing be the sweepers. For every penny they have, they must bring it to us and fill our pocket.
Everything, man. Yep. That's how. But the thing, you know what I'm really glad with is that obviously seeing the rising of the young people and their changes and what they are implementing right now, even to the extent of where they are putting their lives on the line because of the ruling parties or the systems that are there, and you know that they are there as vanguards for the system that is not even of their nature or their country, right? So we have to.
I don't know if you saw this thing that I sent you, right? Okay, and this is the sadness about it, right? This is the sadness about it. Why we are struggling the way we are, you know. And when you study the history of Africa and why we are where we are, yes, the white people came with their guns and whatever, but we were ourselves destroying ourselves. They didn't meet us just on the top. No, we were already destroying ourselves in the first place, right? And when I was looking at something with the Songhai Empire, and when you look at all the leaders and the things at the time, some of them had brains, and others take them out and bring themselves in, and they don't have any brains. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
And it's the same thing that's happening today. So that's why we can see the same policy of many of the leaders when they get in there. That is their thing. They're not moving. They're supposed to be there. And that same idiocracy that brought us down in the first place, that made those other people come and overtake us, is the same thing that's happening now, right? And you know, I was looking at something. There's sadness. We have 3 countries in Africa: Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. And they're saying enough is enough.
Yeah, exactly.
When you listen to those leaders, right? They are on the trail of the founders of our independence in Africa, the founding leaders, right? They're on that track. And you know what? Those 3 countries are landlocked, right? They're landlocked.
Yeah.
So that means they need the sea, right? And you know, our brothers, who's supposed to have the land by the sea, right? Restrict them that they can't use their port.
Which is ridiculous.
Our own brothers, right? Who see these people as, you know, coming to get out of this trap of this French thing, and saying to them, you cannot use our ports.
Well, that's ridiculous.
You know who they have to go to? Who turn to them?
France and everybody. Yeah.
Morocco, an Arab nation, turn towards them and say, look, use our ports. Look at that. Why this is the problem we're in, brothers. It's serious. When Nigeria, when Senegal, and these places along the coast say you can't use our port, our black nation, you can't bring your stuff to our port.
That's ridiculous. Edit. That is ridiculous. I've just added. Oh, sorry. Our sister has just turned up, right? For the next 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Yes. Sister Sandra.
Grand Rising, Brother Aston. Grand
Risings.
Rising, brother.
She's just coming from the dance.
Sister Sandra, Grand Rising to you. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you just heard what I was saying about this situation with those 3 countries, Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso.
No, I didn't hear
They
that.
want to free themselves from this oppression of these people, and they're landlocked.
Yeah.
And to get their goods to the port so that they can trade with the rest of the world or whatever, these African countries that can give them the access said, no, you can't use our port.
It's crazy, isn't it?
My brother, this is what we're up against. How can we free ourselves when we have the enemy within? Right? And good thing, as I said, so far we have to wait and see and watch the space. But Morocco said, no, you can use our port. If you want to bring your things to the Atlantic, use our port, my brother.
So I think from my understanding, you said something there in terms of they were looking for another country to support them, but B, as long as they don't give up, because you can become.
Well, yes, well, as I said, that is the whole thing, that they don't give up. But as I said, but you have our own brothers fighting them, putting sanctions on them. You can't use our port. They're no worse. They're no better than the Uzungu, than the Americans and whoever putting sanctions.
Mm. Mm.
Mm,
It's a sad state of affairs. That we're, like you say, we're not supporting one another. We're not embracing the fact that yes, if you succeed, then I succeed. Rather than I'm not going to let you go because A, you're going to embarrass me, or B, it's that crab in the barrel.
Well, it's that same state of affairs that Muhammad Ali was in when he became a Muslim at the time, right? And he said, look, I want to move away from these white people. And people say, how dare you? How dare you do that? You're not supposed to do that. It's the same thing. You're not supposed to do that, brother. You have to. You're American. You have to stay under our wings. You know what, my brother? I'm trying to get out. Whether it is, but at least I'm trying to get out. Help me to get out. No. How dare you? How dare you want to leave us? And I know, my sister, that's the same problem that I face with many of our people. Right? It's not us now. I'm on this trail. Nearly 30 years ago, I had my accident, and there's guys who don't even talk to me until today because I've become a Muslim, right? And because I'm on this trail of freedom, I want to free myself from the white man. Man, you leave Christianity? How can you do that? Right? Some of them wish me dead. Why? How come that accident didn't kill you, man? You know, I'm telling you, I've been through it. I live it.
Well, anyhow, listen, my brother Akram, let me hear what our sister is going to be sharing with us on this rising here.
No,
right?
Yeah, of course.
don't you dare do that. Don't do that to me now. You're coming to the room and you have something to share with us. So come and share it with us.
No, I'm coming into the room just to say Grand Rising, Galaxy family. We are, and I like the quote that Brother Akram said in terms of best and better. We do need to.
It's school more alma mater.
Yes. We do need to think about where we're at. I wouldn't necessarily say from a goal setting point of view. What we need to do is we need to work on ourselves. We need to think about how we are going to engage with others and not be detracted from how others are engaging with us. Because once they see us climbing, we will leave them behind. We don't have to be in their space, but we just need to keep working on what we're doing and moving forward in terms of whether or not it's the goals that we're setting, whether or not it's the desires that we have, whether or not it's the in affirmation, whatever we're doing, we just need to move forward. Because collectively, what we'll end up doing is that those who are also thinking on the same wavelength will move with us. We will find them and we will move together collectively.
Definitely. And yeah, you know, these are the time, and I am I admittedly I am taking it in my conversation this rising, right? That we are taking advantage of the generalization of the mental state of people right now, right? In the renewing stage. So I'm using that conversation, right? Many of us are probably assessing, and I am deliberately empowering. I'm talking to empower those and to encourage those, right? To be mindful of the powers that we do actually possess within ourselves, right? And the opportunities that are given to us, but we unfortunately don't see them all the time. Right? And we don't act on them. We don't act on them, you know. So therefore, you know, I am deliberately directing most of my conversation towards that as well. right?
Mm. Mm.
And of course, what one of the things is start with thyself, know
Mm.
thyself,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And to do the health thing as well.
Mhm.
So even if you take this time to just take some serious cleanse out,
Mhm.
that goes a long way. That
Mhm.
goes a long way, towards making things a lot better for yourself and for all those around you as well.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. I'd agree with that.
Mm,
And can see those conversations we do need to have.
mm,
As I mentioned on the previously, in terms of what we mustn't do, or what I would think encourage people not to do. Don't just wait until the first of the year, which is someone else's prescription for your journey.
mhm,
You need to be thinking about and taking the control.
mhm,
And I know you said that you do it on your Earth Strongs and the cycle.
mhm,
Um,
mhm.
that's something, to be fair, that all of us can, and it's easy to adopt.
That's right. That's right.
Unless
Just take your day. Take your day.
Yeah.
Right. Whatever whatever day of the month that you have your Earth Strong on.
Mhm.
Right. And each month, so you have 12 cycles to do. Yeah. And then you just do some personal analysis on those days. If you want some more details of that, you can go onto my actual Facebook page on called My Day, right? And you can look at the details on there as well. So
Yeah, but Brother Afton and Sister Sandra, one of the things that I've always fight against, okay? They bring out this thing where it's Mother's Day or this or Father's Day, whatever, and you got to take this day and treat your mothers right. And I'm saying, wait a minute, why do I need somebody to tell me this is Mother's Day or whatever? And many people, they would, I'm carrying flowers for my mother today, and then the other 364 days of the year, they do nothing for that mother.
Well, that's
You understand?
that's mission accomplished.
Why? Mission accomplished. Why are you coming on that day? But what about tomorrow and the day after and the day and the next day? Right? Every day to me should be Mother's Day. Every day should be Father's Day. You understand me? Shouldn't need somebody to tell me that I need to be thinking about my mother on this day.
Exactly. But one of the things, and it was even said to me, these things keep coming up. Like that we're doing this carers for carers thing conversation, right? We've opened up conversation, and some of the beautiful results we've had from that as well. It has been tremendous, right? But even with that, how many and so many people say, "Oh, you do such a good job. It's amazing what you're doing." And I'm thinking, but this is a natural thing. It's a normal thing, right? Just like what Brother Akron's saying, because what is so like special about me wanting to do that for my mother, because there's been many a person who has done it. Right? They've dedicated themselves, right, to looking for others because they're in a position that they need the assistance and help, right? So what is so difficult about that?
But it
But
comes.
I tell you something more thing about that again.
Yes.
It happened to me in my family. Okay, I'm there for my mother every day, right? We're there, me and my other brother, and I have two other brothers, right? And one of them, he would send a card on her birthday, or Mother's Day card, or Christmas card, but he never come to see her. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember many years ago when my mother went home, and I took my mother up to see him because he lived in the countryside. And my mother said to him, "Look, you hear me down here, come and look for me." Because she talks similar like Jamaican. me down here and me no come look for me. But his answer was, well, you could come look for me too. You understand?
Come
right?
see, come
You
see,
know?
come sir.
And I'm saying, but she always very happy when they send, and she would tell me, oh, they send me a card, and you don't give me card because I don't celebrate all these things, Christmas cards,
Yeah, yeah.
tarot cards, and all these nonsense. I don't do them things. Birthday, I don't celebrate things. Right? You understand me? So I don't give no cards, even my child. I don't. You understand me? I don't because I'm saying, wait a minute, I'm doing for you every day. Why is it that this special day is means something different? Every day that something for you should mean something, isn't it? And she would be happy over the moon. Look, all you see, my son sent me this on Mother's Day, and you don't send me. But mother, I'm doing the thing. I'm here for you every day. I'm doing your shopping. I'm here doing your running arounds every other day. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
Mindset of how we've been poisoned to put ourselves in, and what is supposed to be good and what is not supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I understand. I do. I do. And the way how I'm laughing and smiling about it, right, is because very similar is how I made the choice as well to live my time as well. You know. Yeah. Listen, I want to play this one here for my friend there, Tony, right? A school friend. Is his Earth Strong? When is it? Tomorrow, actually, it's tomorrow. So let me just play this little piece here for him. Yeah. Happy Earth Strong, Tony. Yes, that's what a friend of mine, Tony, school friend, you know. One more time. Yeah. Yeah, that's one for my friend there, Tony. Yeah. Oh boy, I tell you, he's as I say, he's the same age as me, so 62 was a good vintage. There you go, right? So that's one for my friend Tony. Earth Strong tomorrow. Yeah. Anyhow, yes, right. Listen, we're coming to the top of the hour already. Already. Right. So what were you doing? You having a beach party, Sister Sandra?
No, I'm going into town today to assist and do some volunteering.
Okay. Brilliant.
So just getting myself ready to make my journey into town.
Mm-hmm. Well done.
It's something that someone does on a annual basis.
Mm-hmm.
And I said I'll support her and to see how it goes.
Well done. I tell you, as I said, you're going to be probably the first queen of Jamaica soon. So, because the same thing, Empress Menini was going with, and they said, no, we can't have them things there. So send him back to Ethiopia. You can't have them type of people around here, so. But they might leave also people and all them things there.
Well, there's many countries on the continent to also visit, and I've visited some, and there's a lot more to see. So hey, if they want to send me back,
that's how it go.
Manage.
Yeah. All right, then. Last words, my brother Akram.
Yeah, well, we just have to keep encouraging our people because, as I said, to me, I don't know why we're giving up a continent for an island. It's just, it just takes belief. And, as I said, Africa is rising and Africa will rise. And it's just that it's a pity that many of our people will be left behind. And,
Yeah. Well, you know what's something tough? We tell them about it already. Time to go.
Yeah.
Cast off the bow and let them go on about themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then. My brother, until we meet again. Right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, as I said, I'm here in the land, and so this is where I'll be communicating from for the next several months. So yeah, God willing.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I tell you, the taxman's going to find it hard to find you. You take care now, right? Give the missus give the missus a big hug from me too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can't because she's far away right now.
Oh well.
I came by myself. Yeah. But she'll probably come down later, but not right away. Yeah.
All right then. You take care now, right?
Okay. Thank you. Right.
Okay. Sister Sandra, last words, baby.
No, I'm just saying we're moving from one cycle to another. Just make use of your time. Do the inner work, because it will be reflected in the way that you live and how you live and the people that are around you.
So true. What a beautiful journey that we are both on. Yeah. All right, then it's called life. All right, then. Galaxy family, top of the hour, we shall be Dr. Oliver or Dr. Jacob, right? And he should be connecting from foreign, as far as I know. And yeah, he'll be connecting with us. And until we meet again, live good, live safe. Later on, we shall be was it now? Nico Most Royal from 12 o'clock after Dr. Jacob as well. So look forward to that still, you know. Oh, all right then.
This man, I know him so long, I never want to lose my respect for him. This man, I know him so long, I never want to lose my respect for him. This man, he taught me a lot. 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 Some politician is political, no solar. Some politician is political, no solar. Always only care about the family. Yes, they always only care about the family. What about the majority? Oh, what about the majority? The dregs of society. Yes, the dregs of society. Small people, you should see them. Small people, you should hear them. Small people, you should see them. Small people, you should hear them. Stand for the rights, it's a big problem. Stand for the wrong, it's a big excitement. Stand for the right, it's a big problem. Stand for the wrong, it's a big excitement. This man, he taught me a lot. This man, he taught me a lot. Anyone could be Babylon. Any man could be Babylon. It's the system, the system, the system. Anyone could be Babylon. Any man could be Babylon. It's the system, the system, the system. Any nation without their roots is like the trees without their roots. Any nation without their roots is like the trees without their roots. This man, he taught me a lot. This man, he taught me a lot. Some politician is political, not so last. Some politician is political, not so last. They always only care about the family. Oh, yes, they always only care about the family. What about the majority? What about the majority? The dregs of society. Oh, yes, the dregs of society. Small people, you should see them. Small people, you should hear them. Small people, you should see them. This man, I know him so long, I never want to lose my respect for him. This man, I know him so long.